So real quick on the chipping, something kind of cool. So basically, if you go and look at um, on Google, I think I shared the story. If you remember, I met Annika Sorenstam, the number one lady golfer of all time, in in Lake Nona, in Florida. Right, I'm there one day, and she's there, and I went over to congratulate her on all her success. And then she had a yellow hula hoop on the green, and she was hitting shots into the yellow hula hoop. And then she's like, "Do you know why I'm doing that?" I said, "Well, yeah, like you're trying to like land the ball in a certain spot." She's like, "No." I was like, "Okay." She's like, "It's because when I golf, I'm trying to picture a yellow circle everywhere I'm landing my ball." And so this concept here where there's like the landing spot on the right here, and then this is a guess. It's an educated guess based on like if you had the ball in your hand and you were going to throw it, where would you want to land it to get it to go close to the hole? Now, I've been the type where I use my 60 degree pretty much all over the place because what's his name? Craig Stadler said, "Be great with one club instead of mediocre with a bunch." And a lot of the players I play in tournaments with do the same, where we carry it to our landing spot always, right? Now, there are other ways to do it. You could potentially always land it only a foot onto the green, and you can vary the club for how far it rolls out. So that's like a little bit more old school where people used to say, okay, if it's going to roll out 20 feet or whatever, I'm going to use my 9 iron. If it's going to roll out 30 feet, I'm going to use my 8 iron. I'm going to roll it out 40 feet, I'm using my 7 iron. And so basically, if you land it in the same place on the edge of the green, it'll roll a certain amount based on the different clubs. So you could kind of try if you go to the short game area, you could try different ways about it. But I really gear most people toward trying to get good at hitting your landing spot because I find that to be easier with less practice. Because if you're going to involve, let's say, 5 different clubs or 6 different clubs to your chipping, then you need to practice with all those clubs, which then makes it. And I always found that, especially with fast greens, which Mission has, if you're on fast greens and you pick an 8 iron, the ball can just be off the green in no time. It's really a delicate shot then. Where with a lob wedge, you can be quote unquote more aggressive with your shot. So I just thought I'd share that about the chipping and the pitching. Just there's different ways to do it. I would say go to the short game area and try and see if, okay, what if I chip with my pitching wedge? What if I chip with a 9 iron? I've done that before, and that wasn't my thing. But some people like it, so that's why I bring it up. But I would say that this is the most popular, is the Annika story, the yellow circle, trying to land it in a specific spot on the green.